What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews, and today's video is going to be part 2 of the trilogy of Sergio Leone's Dollar Trilogy, and that is For a Few Dollars More. This is the 4K from Arrow Video, and of course, just like in my previous video, I will be doing a little comparison to the Kino. I meant to post this like a while ago. It's just been busy, so I'm pretty sure you've seen some other reviewers and comparisons, but I'm just going to give you guys my opinions and a little just my overall thoughts about the release. And guys, so I watched this, was it last week? I watched it last week, and it's been a little while because I wanted to read the book, and I just haven't found time to read the book until just a couple days ago. So I read the book, but then I caught myself while kind of prepping for this movie, this review, that I rewatched the damn movie again. I didn't do that with A Fistful of Dollars, and I love A Fistful of Dollars. There was just something about this, and I've seen this movie prior to getting the 4K from Arrow Video. You guys know I did a Western month, and guys, I don't know what the hell, but I was like, my eyes were just fixated on the screen, just meaning I got caught like in the storyline, in the characters. They're so good, man. They're so good. First and foremost, I have to thank Michael and his wife over at the Movie Room. I was sent this for review. They know how much I love the Dollars Trilogy, and you guys know it as well. But this review wouldn't be possible without them. So thank you, Michael and your wife, so much. Guys, support them. Support smaller businesses. Use my code FranksMedia10 over there. You get 10% off your entire purchase. Buy at least 2 movies. You get free US shipping. Check them out, guys. They're great. I think they have the best packaging in the biz. And I'm not just saying that, guys. Seriously, they wrap your movies like a dang mummy, so you can be safe. Like your movies ain't going to be messed with, guys. That's for damn sure. So, guys, go over to the Movie Room. Check it out. My link is down in the description section. What is For a Few Dollars More all about? Well, guys, it's a couple bounty hunters getting a very mean, sadistical bad guy. And he is bad, like really damn bad. Clint Eastwood is a bounty hunter named Mango, and the other bounty hunter is Lee Van Cleef, who to me is the star of this movie. He plays Colonel Mortimer, and gosh darn it, man, I almost cuss, man. Lee Van Cleef is simply amazing. He steals the screen. That whenever he's on, like, the intro to him is just classic. Him just looking like a pretty badass character with some style. And you can tell that this is one individual that you don't want to mess with. There is a great scene and a fantastic intro to what type of bounty hunter he plays. Not only is he like a gentleman and stuff when he is trying to get Callahan. There's a lady in the bathtub and everything, but he says, "Excuse me, ma'am." But he like pulls out all of these damn rifles, and it's so badass. I think that simple scene just tells you what type of individual he is. He is an individual that is not to be messed with, and he is a very good shooter. Phenomenal shooter. And you get that within the first few scenes that he's in the beginning of the film. And we can't talk. We have to talk about, I apologize, about this villain who was so mean and cruel. Like I said, man, he is like the villain that I have seen in a Western. This man straight up just kills multiple people in a gruesome way, and he has some a mother and a youngling, in their life. He is cruel, man, but I love it. So it sounds so weird, man, but I love it. I love Gian Maria Valente. He plays El Indio, and he was in A Fistful of Dollars, and Lee and, of course, Clint Eastwood are in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But, like, I love this villain. Indio is just such a badass character, guys. Like a ruthless character. And you just get to see, like, specifically why Mortimer is hunting down Indio, and the backstory that unfolds, and the backstory of Indio, of like how he's a terrible individual, and this couple who he sneaks upon, he gets the partner, and it's just left with the lady, and the lady kills herself, like, and he is haunted, and I think he's haunted by the decision that she made instead of being with him. And he has this watch that she had that has this music. The music is great, man. It fits the film perfectly, which is no surprise to anyone. But, guys, like, it is such a great movie. I think this might be better than A Fistful of Dollars. Yeah, I don't know. They're like 1A, 1B to me, man. I know for me, last video, I did not rewatch A Few Dollars More right after seeing it. But this one I did, because I just got so engulfed with the story. It's just incredible, man. It's a great storyline. It's very stylistic, of course. But it's gritty. It has a villain that you just want to be hurt so damn bad. And the backstories, again, to these individuals, except for Clint Eastwood, it's just fascinating, man. It really is. And so I don't know if anyone else talked about it and everything. I mean, of course they did, and their opinions about the film and everything. But I just, me, guys, I love talking about the film. Film first, guys. It's incredible. This might be better than A Few Dollars More, and I didn't think so before, like, rewatching it again. But jeez, man, it's such a great film. So enough with that, guys. Enough with that. This is the 4K from Arrow Video. I will do a little unboxing, a quick one, and then I'll go over the 4K transfer and just comparing it to Kino Lorber's release. So here we go. Here is the 4K little limited edition. Excuse me. And here it is right here. This more faded color. But, like, look at the overall design. Very cool, man. Fits it, of course, just like a Fistful of Dollars. You guys know how much I love the design and everything to that. So here is the case. And then, of course, just like the other one, this does have a reversible slip. So there is that. And then here is the two-sided disc right here. Here is the 4K. Here is the Blu-ray right here. Comes with a little poster. These posters are nice and thick, and I think it should always be like that. These boxed, the chunky editions from Arrow Video, the material is always thick. The ones that are just like the slip cover that are limited edition are all the cheaper quality. But guys, I think Arrow Video needs to have all their posters like that, because it's high quality. All right. Next is the 4K transfer and the sound. I got some comments last time about how I didn't talk enough about the audio. So I'm going to talk about the audio first, and then talk about the 4K transfer. So with this, the audio is just, it says that the soundtrack is presented in restored English mono, and as well as a remixed English DTS Master 5.1. And the Kino Lorber had a 5.1 as well. I do have to say that I had to turn my volume up a little bit more with the Kino. With the Arrow Video audio, it sounded fuller, like more impactful, I guess. Like the sound design isn't like modern, obviously, right? But with the Kino audio and really with the 4K transfer, like it just seemed more hollow. It wasn't like fully rich of sound and of color, and the transfer. So I guess with the audio is definitely better with the Arrow Video. Music just sounds better. The bullets, overall sound sounds a little bit more immersive, but again, it's nothing like reference. It's nothing like a drastic improvement as it was with for A Fistful of Dollars. That definitely sounded much better. So I should have said that in the original review. But that's with the audio for a few dollars more. So much better with the Kino Lorber. Again, not super drastic, but you could definitely notice it. At least I did. Now with the 4K transfer, guys, again, this is where Arrow Video just shines. So it says exclusively restored by Arrow Films and presented in the original aspect of 2.335 the sound, and then it says the original 35mm 2-perf Technique scope camera negative was scanned and restored, and it's in HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Again, that's the main difference, was Dolby Vision for the new one, and just regular SDR with Kino Lorber. But guys, the colors just seem to be more rich. It overall, there is a difference. And again, I'm going to try my best to show you guys what I see, compare it to both labels like I did the first one. But damn, guys, the 4K transfer from Arrow Video just looks more rich. Colors stand out more. There's the boldness of colors. The sky, the backdrop just looks a little better. Like, to me, there's a noticeable difference. If you're happy with the Kino Lorber, then keep it, of course. But I'm just telling you guys what I see and my overall experience with the Arrow Video release. The 4K transfer is definitely what really shines. And of course, the special features that's on here as well. But guys, like the 4K transfer, and also it seemed like to me, the 4K transfer on this seemed to be more cleaned up than the Kino one. Again, Kino Lorber, the 4K overall just seems more muted with like the sound quality, and the 4K transfer, the restoration, whatever. It just doesn't seem like it's up to par for sure as the Arrow Video release. Like, hands down, like it just seems more cleaned up, more smooth. and the colors really do stand out without a doubt, guys. Like where I truly noticed it was in Monko's his paunch, like the green really stood out, and then the camera just goes up to his face, and I was like, wow, that is like the difference. I was shocked. And again, guys, y'all could vary with your TV equipment and audio, blah blah blah, but just letting you know what I see, guys. So easily I would pick the Arrow Video release 10 out of 10 times, guys. Now, the book right here. Here is the book, and I'm going to go over it pretty quick, but I want to discuss about it instead of, again, guys, just showing you guys what the hell it is. I want to tell you guys what it is. First of all, love the design. Here is the back right here. It goes, here's the credits. There is, like I said, there's 4 different essays about the movie, about the little history of For a Few Dollars More. And of course, there's the names and all of the cast and those who made it. So the productions, the crew, uncredited, stuff like that. But, so the first story is The Magnificent Strangers. This one right here, each little one, of course, talks about the movie. And this one, I felt like all of these stories kind of told almost like the similar thing, but in different ways. This one went over like more of the production and the little backstory to For a Few Dollars More, which I really liked. Because I love learning about that stuff, guys. I love that the first scene that Lee Van Cleef shot for the film was the spying when Clint Eastwood and Cliff are spying with their binoculars, a spyglass of some people. And so that was like he literally got off the plane and shot that scene. And it just talks about how, of course, Cliff, I apologize, guys, but that he wasn't the first choice, but to me, he was the perfect person who played Colonel Mortimer. Very, the first one I liked a lot, and the fourth one. Straight up, of the essays. Time is on nobody's side. There is that one. This one, again, just talks about what the history of this film, what it did for, of course, spaghetti westerns. And it just talks, again, about the backstory of just everything. How Clint Eastwood and Cliff were in a previous show together called Rawhide. And this one didn't talk really about the production or anything. It also talks about how the music. This essay talks about the music, and of course it's iconic, but it went to number 2 in the chart, which is fantastic, guys, because this music is incredible, man. I get a big old smile on my face when I hear this music. And there's of course some movies that do that for me, but like A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, like the music is iconic. So it talks about, of course, about the impact that the music had in not only westerns but pop culture. And this one is Games Without Frontiers. This one just talks about, I loved this quote right here from Roger Ebert. It says it, boom, right there. It says it is gloriously greasy and delicious, guys. And that is a fact. Again, with the Dollars Trilogy, Leone really captures the grittiness. And it just maybe how the West was back then. So I like this one, but I'm always going to be honest with you guys. The fourth one, it's a shorter one, but I absolutely loved it, and that is A Fabric of Substance. This essay, I don't know what it was, but it really got me, because there's a thing with, it says it here that, you know, usually they go over style over substance, but in this one, the style is the substance. And I thought that line is perfect. I also thought about that with the movie The Substance. I don't know, like it really goes into Amy Taylor really goes, and I like how she just describes like some of the scenes, the wardrobes, the style of the cinematography, all of that different type of style, like how it translates in the movie, and how it just maybe just captivates the viewer just a little bit more, man. But there it is right there. So guys, again, read y'all booklets, guys. Special features, guys. There's a ton of special features on here, and they have all the archivals from Kino as well. But A Violent Tale of Vengeance, that is with the film interview and historian Fabio. He was also in the first one. And then No One Shoots at the Colonel. This one's with the biographer of Lee Van Cleef. That was a pretty good one. About 15 minutes long, I want to say. Crafting the West, a newly filmed interview with the daughter and set costume designer. Her name is Guedita Simi. I apologize. But there you go. Most all of these are in Italian, just to let you guys know. So you're going to have to read those subtitles. Then there's Cuts and Rhythm, a newly filmed interview with editor Wingino. And then there's Western Strings, a newly filmed interview with guitarist Bruno. Then there's Timeless Voice, a newly filmed interview with singer Etta. And then there's For a Few Notes More, a newly filmed interview with Marcano. I don't know, guys. I apologize. But Ineos, biographer. And then a new visual essay exploring the film's iconic soundtrack. Guys, it is like, there's a lot of new special features in this release, guys. So that's my full review for A Few Dollars More. Guys, I love this release. This is like the year of Clint Eastwood, I swear. I can't wait for The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. And guys, thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. Thank you to John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac. And guys, have a great one.